So apparently 73% of 25 to 35-year-olds are overthinkers, and 52% of 45 to 55-year-olds are overthinkers. So I decided to do another one of my videos today walking, because I'm finding that I'm a bit more comfortable when I'm walking. So let's go with that. Today's video is about overthinking and how, if you really want to, you can turn overthinking into a superpower. I think there's a lot of negative stigma when it comes to overthinking. Most people think overthinking is, I don't know, for losers, or for people who are too simple, or for people who have nothing else going on, or for people who are bored or anxious, or whatever inadequacies they connect to something like overthinking. But I actually believe that overthinking can be a superpower if you use it correctly. I went through what it was not a great phase of overthinking in the last few years, and it led me to some really quite dark places in my life. I'm just going to go that way. A bit more muddy over here. So it led me to some dark places in my life because, you know, I kept overthinking and thinking worse and worse and worse of certain things, and I was everyone's enemy, or everyone was my enemy, or that enough people don't love me, or I'm not doing something great, and blah, blah, blah. And overthinking can do that to you. But actually, overthinking can also be a power that you can harness and you can use to help you create a lot of amazing things. Your ability to think too much or to overthink things can lead you to creating good business ideas. It can lead you to creating closeness to people you love. It can create a form of yourself that is more proactive in what they do. You can use overthinking to come up with amazing ideas that are going to help you for either your personal life, your professional life. The sky's the limit, really. So today's message really is, don't be ashamed of yourself if you're an overthinker. Don't be embarrassed about it. Don't see it as a negative thing. And sure, overthinking can lead to negativity, and in fact it can lead to very dangerous places if you allow it to. Or you can choose to help yourself through the power of overthinking and make it the superpower that is going to help propel you to an amazing, extremely positive place that you have never been. Whenever you're thinking desperately that, oh, I'm such a terrible overthinker, why won't this go away? Why is it this? Why is it so whatever? Cut all that, drown all of that noise out, and start allowing it to become a tool for you to grow and do greater things. Some of the world's greatest people who have achieved incredible things, they're some of the world's greatest overthinkers too. And in fact, perfectionism, sometimes, you know, maybe you don't believe this, but I believe to some extent that perfectionism, or those who see themselves as perfectionists, they're actually overthinkers. Perfectionism is good. You should want to, you know, you should want your work or anything that you do in life be as great or as perfect as it can be. But, you know, perfectionism can also lead to procrastination. It can lead to you never finishing things. Everything, of course, with a boundary. Elon Musk is apparently lightly on the autistic spectrum. Read it up again on Google if you want to. He's the richest man on the planet. And Elon Musk is an incredible person who has probably one of the most successful people who's ever lived. And obviously you don't just measure success with money, but he's not just successful because of money, he's also successful because he's an incredible innovator. If you look at Tesla, if you look at SpaceX, and recently Twitter, of course, which is now called X, you know, he's managed to transform these companies into incredible entities that are not just bringing in a load of money, but they're also innovating on an extremely high level. So there you go, one of the world's richest men, the richest man, is probably an overthinker himself. But what did he go and do? He went and he used his overthinking as a superpower. And what did that lead to? That led him to be seen as the closest thing we've ever had to a Tony Stark Iron Man in the real world. So there you go. So that's what you have to do. And don't worry about the levels of things, guys, at least not for the beginning or the early days. Those greater things might be the smallest of things. It might be you become better with spending time with your family. It might be that it helps you spend more time with your friends. It might be that you come up with a great idea. It might be you start your own YouTube channel, like me. I'm using my overthinking the depths of my overthinking to do something positive, like start a YouTube channel and start talking about matters like these. So that's what we have to start doing. We have to try our best to stop believing that things like these are negative. Anything that you believe is negative can very likely sometimes be used for positive and great things, and it can help propel you to do bigger and brighter things than you've ever imagined in your life. Are you someone who stays awake at night sometimes because they just keep overthinking and thinking about things, and you're flicking through phone? If that's happening, maybe you can start using that to come up with an idea on how you can make your life better, or how you can improve your business, or how you can improve your family life, your relationship, your, I don't know, friendship to someone close who you fell out with. Whatever it is, you gotta start from somewhere. Don't worry about the levels. Just start using this in a positive way, and you'll start seeing a lot of beautiful things happen in your life. So that is my message for today. If you're an overthinker, that is a superpower. You can harness that in an extremely great, positive, bright way, whatever you want to see it as, to help you become someone greater in any aspect of life. So that's it from me today, guys. Overthinking, it's not as bad as you think. So like I started doing, you too can start doing that. And there's so many ways. I'm definitely gonna make some videos, guys, that are a bit more practical about overthinking in due time. But for now, it's just a bit of a discussion, some of my beliefs on overthinking. So I hope they help you out. Yeah, look out for some more videos that will be coming out in the near future. Thank you very much. Have a lovely week.